Alright, what up, guys? The Monarch here. So, everybody's going on about this Texas shooting in a church, and this gun instructor who was the hero and basically shot and killed this guy with a headshot. For every anti gun supporter out there that wants to create these gun free zones, really? You really think that's going to stop the criminals that live around you from, oh, it's a gun free zone, I can't bring my gun in there? Oh, it's not. And you're an idiot if you're stupid if you think that way. So, I'm a huge gun supporter, I grew up around guns my entire life. My first gun ever was a little pump action BB gun, and my father trained me, my grandfather trained me around guns, and I'm a huge Second Amendment supporter as well as First Amendment. But, excuse me, again, for everybody that says, oh, we don't need guns in the streets, we don't need guns, we should make it harder for people to own guns. Well, you may want to make it harder for the law-abiding citizens that want to protect their lives and who want to defend themselves. But it's extremely easy for gang members to buy a gun off the streets. Yeah, well, it may cost them about $50 to $100 to buy a gun on the street. How are you going to stop that? So, I appreciate what that gun instructor did. I mean, my thoughts go out to I think it was like one or two. I think one that was fatally shot, besides the original shooter. May the original shooter, may his soul rest in hell. But I think one was critically injured. My thoughts and prayers were that person. I think one was also another innocent civilian was fatally shot. If so, please leave it in the comments saying, oh yeah, it was just critically injured. But again, my thoughts and prayers go out to the people who were injured. But as far as the gunman, may you fucking rot in hell. As far as the gun instructor who took it upon himself, and the only man to do that, thank you. We wish we had 15 or 20 more people like you who took it upon themselves to take care of a threat. Because without you, a lot more people would have died. And for, again, every anti-gun person that says we don't need guns, and we don't need guns in vehicles, in our house, you want to create gun-free zones, you're making a bigger target for yourself. Because a gang member's not going to freaking care about you being in a gun-free zone. Oh, this is what he's going to be like. Oh, so-and-so area is a gun-free zone. Guess what? I'm going to go over there. I'm going to shoot some people. So I can, being a gang, I can shoot some people and get away with murder. I'm going to shoot some people and get away with robbery, and steal some money from a gas station that's in a gun-free zone. What's going to stop him? Nothing. Okay? Nothing. But I'll tell you what, if you don't have any gun-free zones and we have more people carrying weapons who will take it upon themselves to act when the time is right, guess what? You could stop a threat. You could stop 10 or 20 people from dying. That's your choice. But stop trying to take my constitutional right that my grandfather fought for in Korea when he was 18 away from me. I mean, what's next? So let's just say you take away my Second Amendment right, okay? That's gone. I can't legally defend myself with a firearm. What's next? What's next? You're going to take away our freedom of speech too? You're going to take our Fourth Amendment right? What's next? I mean, seriously, people, open up your minds. Use something called common sense, logic. A lot of anti-gun people don't use common sense. They don't use logic. They just run their mouths and say, we don't need this, we don't need that, blah, blah, blah. Well, you may not want it. You may feel safer without a gun. Some people think differently. I, for one, I carry a knife on me all the time. Not only for work, but for protection. And I feel much safer knowing I have a knife on me at all times. There's an old saying, I'd rather have it and not need it, and then need it and not have it. If you don't want a gun, fine. But don't try and put words in my mouth saying, oh, we don't need guns, you don't need a gun. How do you know if I don't need a gun? I may be broken down somewhere in a bad neighborhood, middle of the night trying to get some help. Somebody comes up, three people come up in the middle of nowhere, try to pull a knife on me. Guess what? I got a gun. Guess what? I can defend myself. If they use that knife on me, then I got every legal right to do what I got to do to protect my life. If my life is in danger, I'll do whatever I have to. Simple as that. If I fear for my life, then guess what? My life is more important than yours. You make that conscious choice. Say, oh, I'm going to commit a robbery. I'm going to try and rob this person from, knife point. Okay, well, guess what? I got a gun. My gun wins. Again, there's another saying, never bring a knife to a gunfight. But yet, all you anti-gun lovers love to hate guns. When you get into some bad stuff, guess what? That person is going to save your life one day. I was at a grocery store many years ago. Some senior citizen, elderly woman, got robbed at knife point at a shopping mall, or at a grocery store, excuse me. Nobody was around to help her. There was a little boy, little brother, and her sister were home alone. Her dad was a cop. His dad was a cop. Guess what? Two guys broke in. The boy shot him with his dad's AR-15. Why? Because the boy was trained on the AR-15. And before you put down in the comments, oh, the AR-15 is an automatic weapon. No, it is not. Okay? It's a semi-auto, which means bang, one bullet, bang, one bullet, bang, one bullet. For all you people out there saying semi-automatic weapons are automatic or whatever, then you're clearly uneducated and you should go nowhere near a gun. Because you have no reason, or you shouldn't even be thinking about trying to take a gun away from me or anybody else that knows how to use a gun. And those of you who think that AR stands for assault rifle, really? Google it. AR-15 definition. AR-15 Armalite rifle. The only people who are allowed to own and operate automatic weapons are the military, Navy, Air Force, all those guys. We don't get to. We only get semi-auto. It's like, seriously? I'm just scratch my head and think to myself, how dumb do you have to be to think that a semi-automatic weapon is fucking automatic? It's like, you're an idiot. Oh, we don't need this gun. We don't need that gun. Well, I don't want stupid people living around me. But yet, here you are. I don't need uneducated people telling me what gun I should get, what gun I shouldn't get. But yet, here you are. So stop running your mouth. If you have never touched a gun in your life, BB gun, whatever, don't tell people what to do if they have experience owning a gun. All right?